Hi there. So, I just finished a semester of school. I took 2 sociology courses, which were really great. I learned a lot, but we'll probably forget half of it later. A lot of what we talked about in these courses had to do with women's rights, women's sexism, and men versus women, blah blah blah. All that age-old theory crap. I don't know. I said crap, but it isn't crap. It does mean something. It was a good course. It was 2 good courses. A lot of what we talked about was like the wage gap between men and women, and how men are always getting more money and women are paid less, or because they're taking off time, maternity leave, all that stuff. Basically all that sexism stuff is just bullcrap. It just bothers me so much. You can't base someone's pay or someone's abilities on their gender. And, it goes both ways. I mean, girls shouldn't assume anything about guys and vice versa. Don't judge someone because they're a man. Don't judge someone because they're a woman. Don't assume anything because of their gender. It is only a little part of who someone is, and they have very little control over it. You're born a guy, you're born a girl, but that has nothing to do with the kind of person you are and the abilities you have. That has to do with how you were raised and where you grew up. That is where your abilities and your knowledge comes from. All those stereotypes about women always having to be in the kitchen and taking care of children, that stereotype does not fit me at all. You do not want to have me cooking in your kitchen unless you want to live off noodles, pizza, and shake and bake chicken the rest of your life. Just don't do it. Don't. No! Just bad. Just don't put me in the kitchen unless you want to eat the same things over and over for the rest of your life, and which usually come frozen out of a box. And I hate how there's so many gendered jobs, how manly jobs and stuff like that come to play, and it's just men can do whatever they want, women can do whatever they want. Who cares what body parts they have? Just let them do what they're good at and what makes them happy. Everyone has different abilities and certain talents. Nobody can do everything perfectly. We are not robots. We are people. We all have differences. Differences are good. I think I've said that in the video before, Differences make us who we are. Men versus women, it's such a big issue, but it shouldn't be, because we should just let women do what they want and not hold them back from anything, and same with men. There shouldn't be any gendered ideas of what we should do with our lives. But I'm just saying, it doesn't make sense to judge someone because of their gender, because gender is socially constructed, which is what we talk about a lot in my sociology courses. And sex is a different thing, biology. That's a whole other story, as opposed to gender, which is what nature versus nurture kind of thing, It just bothers me when people put so many stereotypes on both men and women, and it shouldn't happen like that, even though it does so very often. Even though things are changing, they're not changing that quickly. Well, thanks for listening to my rant. Okay, bye.